Good morning to you all. Very, very good morning.
For me, nothing is easy because I don't know any of these jobs. I'm not a trained singer. I never learned music from any guru. And the other offshoots of film, like acting, composing, they just happened. It is like sub-rivers joining into the mainstream. But nothing is easy as such. For a person who doesn't sing, if I sing a song, he feels, how could you sing that song? But when I look at somebody painting so beautifully, I ask the same question, how could you do such a beautiful painting? So the job which we are not much into is always difficult. But it doesn't mean because I am into the job of singing, music has become easy. Till today, I take every song as my first song, whether the composer is a new composer or a very veteran composer. The trouble I take prior to going to the microphone or standing before a mic is the same. Because once your voice is recorded and it is okayed and it is in the public, you cannot correct back your mistakes. So I always try to make myself comfortable before a microphone so that I can make lesser number of mistakes. In my knowledge, there is no perfect singer in the world. The greatest singer in the world is one who makes lesser number of mistakes. I think of music very little because most of the time I am with music. Even till today, there will not be a day without recording at least one song, whether it's a film song or a private album song or a television song. Every day I record. I spend at least, these days I spend at least 6 to 7 hours every day on music. So when I come home, I better avoid speaking about music. Most of the time at home, we don't talk about music at all. Because in the 45 years of my journey as a musician, 90% of it was and it's being spent along with music. I'm grateful for God Almighty because it's such a great life. Music is a potion. Music is the best medicine for any sort of ailment. And music has become my breadwinner and I lived with music. I'm living with music. But given the time, I want to get away a little bit from music and have my personal life. To my knowledge, every music director is toughest when he gives a tough composition. And everybody is very comfortable to work with when they give a easier song. Because each music director composed tough numbers according to the situation in the film. But in general, it was quite difficult to sing to M.S. Vishwanathan, Ilayaraja and Naushad Sahab. These three I felt were big taskmasters. Nothing wrong in opening music schools. But the thing is, you should not have too many music schools. Because unless you have a proper faculty, there is no meaning in opening a school. Lots of people ask me, sir, why don't you open a music college or music institution to teach people? I'm still learning. How can I teach people? I don't know theory. First of all, you should know the theory of music before you go and teach somebody. Nothing wrong in having musical institutions as long as the faculty is good and the leader is a very versatile teacher. That is very important. Most of the time, I don't remember the song. I have to get the tape or a CD back and listen to it, write the notes. And unless I am very comfortable, I don't present that song on the stage also. It's very difficult to remember because most of the time I was professionally singing songs. And on average, I was recording at least 5 to 6 songs every day. The best quality of a singer is after recording one number, you must forget that number because you go to other number which is composed by somebody else whose style is entirely different. And if you carry on this strain of this song into the other one, the signature of the other music director is lost. So you should have your own stamp. At the same time, the signature of the composer should be seen or heard when you are listening to this song. நான் எப்பவுமே இது என் பாட்டுன்னு நான் சொல்லவே மாட்டேன். Because song is not owned by anybody. The song belongs to so many people. I am only a mouthpiece which is bringing out the expression of so many people, as I expressed, musicians, lyricists, music directors, and everybody. They make me ultimately to come and sing. So it's a total teamwork. So whenever I receive an award, whether it is Padma Bhushan or Kalaimamani or my doctorates or whatever it is, 90% should go to all these faculty members who made me to receive this award. 10% only belongs to me because I too have worked with them. So your kindness is my richness. So kindly keep that kindness. So a singer definitely has to be an artist also who can emote, because music is a sort of a medium for the emotion as long as film music is concerned. Why film music? Take any music, even your classical music. I feel classical singing is alienated because most of the people think they don't understand it. Why they don't understand? Because most of the time the lyrical part is not understood properly. You cannot say somebody is the greatest or somebody is the least. Rahman is one of the finest composers of the world, no doubt about that. My only suggestion is don't ride on two horses at a time. That was the best suggestion I got. Then I thought, let me take music seriously. My only motto is, before you ask a question, everybody asks me, what is your goal? I don't have any goal. The only goal, if you call it as a goal, is to sing as long as you sing good. It's not necessary for you to listen whatever I say, to get convinced whatever I say. But that happened because you started believing in me. That belief is the main thing which makes me to go farther. Your vice principal, who was kind enough to come and receive me at the airport and made my stay, though very short, very, very comfortable one. And to you all, so very disciplined, so very nice, and so polite with me. And I will try to do still my best in the coming years. Thank you so much. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Thank you. Which is Nalamvada Ennalum in Valthukkal. And the other thing is, your life all should go like Engeyum Eppodum Sangeetham Sandosham. God bless you all.